We will have we'll conclude with a song. Okay, before we do that, I just want to make some announcements and say some things. First of all, once again, thank you all so much for coming out today. Wasn't easy, but it was a great thing to do. I want to thank everybody for maintaining perfect order during the demonstration. Normally I'm not in favour of that. Normally I'm in favour of taking the for all being so strong and responsible. Okay, right, I just need a couple of announcements. Right, first of all, if you would like to get involved with United Against Racism, you can join us online, or if you come up here and speak to people behind, you can join now. So anybody who wants to get involved with United Against Racism, at the end of the rally, please come up and join. I want to announce on Monday evening there will be a live Facebook Live meeting, which will have three black speakers from the movement in America speaking. It's at 7 o'clock on Monday evening on Rebel News IE Facebook, where there'll be fantastic speakers right from the heart of the struggle in America. So bear that in mind. You see on the mic, please.
I don't really have anything planned, but I just want to speak for all of us and say we're tired. We are so tired of racism in every single country. It's gone to the point where a person's death has to make people speak up. And it's also beautiful to see that the amount of people who are also as tired as me to just speak in solidarity for George Floyd and for everyone who has died. I kind of just want to say a chant for George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. Say her name. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Say her name. Breonna Taylor. Thank you so much for everyone coming to the protest. I kind of want to speak for everybody that's here. It's been a beautiful movement, and I hope to see more change.
Now, our last speaker is going to be Irina. I don't know if I said her name right. Irina.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm going to read. I make a little note. I don't want to be emotional and I don't want to be personal because that would be today we all take risks because of the death of George Floyd. In this pandemic, racism has killed more people across the world century than COVID-19 in a month. Racism comes from the real people who continue to be racist in many ways around the world. If COVID-19 was a person that keep killing people, of course your ancestor would be tired. That keep making life difficult for people. Racism comes from a real system. Racism comes from a real media. For all black experiences to happen, we need to see economic progression of black people globally. We need to see black faces in high places in Ireland and across the world. During this time, The human race is more irate globally. But black people continue to fight against the system of racism. Being a mother of two, I have children that were born here in Ireland and they suffer racism. I suffer racism. Other people suffer racism. The human race is tired. Black and white don't know how to handle this. And it's a system that was created and it can be undone. We are tired and everyone needs justice. Black lives matter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Irina. As I say, Irina's our last speaker. We'll close with a song, but just before we do, I just want to say something personal. I'm a socialist and an activist, and I've been a socialist and an activist all my life, since the 60s. And what's always fundamental about doing that, about being that for me, was that we fight for, that we stand up for all people who are oppressed. We stand in solidarity. In the end, we talk about, today we say Black Lives Matter. On another day we say Palestinian lives matter. Another day we say travelers' lives matter. In the end, it's one struggle. One world, one struggle against a rotten society that breeds racism. That breeds racism to divide us. And it's magnificent that today and round the world, not just here, but round the world, people are coming together to remember George Floyd, to make his name go down in history as a turning point in the struggle against racism and the struggle against division. So thank you all for coming. We're now going to hand over to finish the rally with Owen O'Connor, who's going to sing Power to the People. Before he does that, just again, I'll reiterate, if you want to get involved with Unite Against Racism, you can join online or you can come up and see people at